Doubt often feels a lot more practical than believing in God.
Okay, yeah, we're getting right into it today.
Yeah, I guess so. It's quite the statement, right? Yeah.
It's actually something I read about in a book by Jackie Hill Perry called Upon Waking. She was talking about how so many believers know God and love God, but we can pray shallow prayers. And I felt convicted.
So when you say shallow prayers, like, oh, okay, you're talking about when we ask, surface level, kind of maybe vain things.
No, more like we're afraid to jump into the deep end, right? Because we're afraid we're going to find the bottom too soon. We're afraid to ask God for big, bold things in our everyday lives because if we're being honest, we aren't so sure he'll actually show up.
Okay, yeah, I could feel convicted about that too.
Right? But it's not something to worry about because it's not a new struggle. In the Bible, we heard about how Sarah, Abraham's wife, laughed out loud when she heard God say that she was going to have a baby.
Yeah, she had become so used to and really hardened by the realities of her life and this idea that God following through on his promise, especially this one, was laughable to her.
In Genesis chapter 18, verses 13 and 14, we find God's response to her shallow expectations of him.
The Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh and say, 'Shall I indeed bear a child now that I am old?' Is there anything too hard for the Lord?"
Look, Sarah wasn't being some pessimist when she laughed. Her body was long past the time she could have had kids. And maybe you aren't so crazy for your disbelief either.
Right? The idea that family member could ever be saved or come to believe in Jesus maybe is beyond unlikely for you.
Or any doctor you would talk to would give you a long list of why your diagnosis is incurable.
The enemy doesn't have to do much work to convince us to pray shallow prayers. The evidence is there. The obstacles are so huge.
And still, God asks, is anything too hard for the Lord?
Is any sheep too far gone for the Good Shepherd?
Is any diagnosis too complicated for the God who designed and created your body?
Doubt is easy. It's practical. But when you pray for big things, your voice is heard by a bigger God.